And everyone, Danny here with yet another episode of Retro Style Games. In this episode, I'll be covering the game called Gun Crazy. Yet another game put out by publisher Ratalaika Games. And if you're not familiar with their work, you should go check them out. I had said in a previous review of their works, however, that they are the Canon films of the retro gaming industry. And let me explain that to you. Canon Films, if you're not aware, had a model where they would put out several movies in a year. It was kind of like a quota they had. And it was all to... Oh, there's a double jump. Okay. It was all to facilitate a... let's see, what would you call that? It's like a working frame, a framework. And it went by, if you put out 10 movies a year and you got 2 of them to at least be blockbusters, it would fund the 8 that were stinkers, essentially. And so Canon Films were renowned. They were very renowned for putting out a lot of really bad movies, but they were also notorious for putting out some really good movies too. Not games, movies. The movie Cyborg, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, for example, or Invasion USA, starring Chuck Norris. Both really great movies. One had a Invasion USA had a multi-million-dollar budget, though. I believe Cyborg didn't have that big of a budget, but Cyborg was an earlier movie by Canon, or more earlier than Invasion USA. So the production quality shows, but regardless, both really good movies, really enjoyable. And so the parallel to that is this publisher puts out a lot of really bad games, but has a handful of really good ones too. So I feel like maybe those good ones are funding, helping fund the bad ones. Not really fund the bad ones, but let's just say the money for the good ones are helping carry this publisher. What are the use of those gems anyway? Just points. But yeah, I feel like the games that are good are being carried by or the bad games are getting carried by the good ones. I'm gonna point out, I really like the graphics in this. They're very, big pixels too, very colorful. I would almost akin this to, oh, I got a new weapon. Ooh. Oh, it's limited ammo. Alright. I would akin the graphics to that of something off of the PC Engine or Mega Drive. Oh, you can shoot diagonally. I would say leaning more towards the PC Engine though, because of the bigger sprites and the vibrant colors. The Mega Drive wasn't so known for the vibrant colors like the PC Engine was. Ooh, died. I just died in this game tonight. Technically today, this afternoon, maybe, I don't know. Oh, I can run around like a goofus shooting. This is very run and gun. Thank you, Sony, for the update while streaming and playing, mind you. Thanks for the update that, you know, you put some sales. I really could have done without that during my stream, Sony. Just letting you know. Okay, so it's just standard 2D pixelization. They didn't do like Super Metroid where if the gun is on your left arm, it stays there no matter if you turn left or right. That's not going to count as a strike or anything. A lot of games I love, like Mega Man, tend to do that where they don't fix... because it's expensive and it's really difficult to program that in. What's going on? I guess I just wasn't close enough. Ow! Don't get hit by that. Okay, I'm seeing the pattern. Easy enough, I guess. I don't know. Really like these graphics. Yeah, this very much looks like a PC Engine game, and that's not a bad thing. That's actually a very good thing. I loved the PC Engine growing up as a kid. So, in fact, I have fond memories of it, of playing a lot of those games. Almost as much as I died. Almost as much fond memories as I have of other consoles. I never owned one though, growing up as a kid. Didn't have a whole lot of money, so if I wanted something I'd have to save up for it. Like my first Nintendo, I bought mowing lawns for at least a couple of years. I wonder if there's something hidden down here. Okay, those are destructible. Oh, so is that? Oh, I got another item. Oh, this bad boy here. This wasn't a bad gun. What's this one? Oh, nice. I probably shouldn't be unloading that on nothing that's out there. I like that punch. That's pretty neat. Reminds me of the first game I ever seen something like that was Shinobi, where if they got really close to you, you'd sword them instead of just throw the stars. Bad pass right there. Woo. Ah.
Let's go.
Oh, nice. You can just continue right on. Like that. You shooting. Yeah, I really like these gigantic pixels. These are beautiful, and the colors are vibrant too. Again, like I said, very PC Engine like. I love these warning signs too. It's really cool. Reminds me of Blaster Master with the warning. Whoa. How am I gonna make this work? Not. Oops. If it wasn't from the shot, it would have been because I don't know how to go over this guy. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong. With the pattern recognition. There's not a dash that I noticed. I was pushing, yeah, while I was goofing around with all these buttons. pretty brutal boss here. Not being able to shoot across the screen. That's quite the hindrance to this battle. I mean, a lot of that would have hit normally. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. Got limited credits. That's for me anyway. Oh, there's a dash. Okay. That would have been nice to have known. 5 deaths later. Nice artwork. Makes sense why she has the big fist. Oh, my hubris has left me without access to those items up there. Unfortunately. And I cannot shoot through those. Alright. Nice background layering and parallax scrolling. Ooh. That's a big boy right there. I'll be honest though, out of all the bad guys in this, I mean, you see some interesting ones, and then there's that slime thing. It's really bland and boring. Couldn't have come up with something else? I mean, look at this guy. This guy is really cool looking. You're telling me you couldn't have come up with something better than just a green blob that jumps at you? Maybe an outside opinion would have helped? I don't know. I tend to feel like a lot of these games have a lack of playtesting. Especially that Onikin game. That could have been so much of a better game had it the proper playtesting. I know I'm not utilizing that dash to its fullest potential. I was trying to get away. Just too much, there's just too much clutter on the screen. Those gems I could really do without, like, you know, just clogging up everything on the screen. There's just too much clutter. Sorry. In fact, I don't apologize for bad game design ever. So, not sorry at all. Woo! Oh, that's all me. I meant to hit down and jump. Oh, that was my last one. I thought I was out. Got him. No trophies for beating the level? Not that I care, but... Oh, that was just stage 1? So many balls. Like a bad game of asteroids. Oh, this is great for this section, this weapon. Just so many balls. Why? There's too much screen clutter. The balls wouldn't be a problem, but those gems that come out, it's too much screen clutter. Like, how am I supposed to see that bullet? Like, for real. That's, again, could have been easily remedied with some playtesting. Proper playtesting. Most of these games' problems would be solved with proper playtesting. Then you'd know how to edit your games properly. Well, that's game over for me. What do I think of this so far? I think it's okay. I'd like more than, you know, a couple credits though, but I mean, that comes with getting better with the game too. There's no way to change that either in your options. So I mean, it's just it's gonna be one of those games where if you really want to beat it, you'll invest the time and play it till you get good. I, however, am probably not going to do that on stream, but I probably will be playing this off stream a lot, because I really did enjoy that, and I really do like the graphics to this. The graphics are they are a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. They are gorgeous graphics. I love the color schemes going on. To be honest, I thought this was going to be another steaming pile of a doggy do. I thought this was going to be, you know, what was it, Death Wish 3? That was a real steaming pile from Canon Films right there. So again, this one is more like, I don't know, what was another decent Canon Films they did? At the moment, just Cyborg and Invasion USA come to mind that were, oh no, this, I would say this is Ninja 3 The Domination, the video game equivalent to that, because there are some aspects about this game I don't like. This is not getting a 10 out of 10. No, not at all, but it will get a pretty decent rating. I'm gonna say this is gonna get an 8. I really like that you don't get checkpointed back. The only thing keeping it from getting higher is there's just way too much screen clutter, way too much. There are a couple small little gripes I had there, but other than that, it just because some of the foreground graphics are a bit confusing on whether or not you can interact with them or not, because some of the background looks like it blends into the foreground. You could see it in those earlier levels where I'm going up and then horizontal and then diagonally down, like those little mounds. Some of the background lattice, that metallic lattice, looked like it blended with the foreground ramps and whatnot. So I have to give it a negative strike because of the string, because of those reasons. But other than that, I would say this was a pretty decent game, and I'm pretty sure I paid under $10 for. I know I paid under $10 for this. I wouldn't have bought it if it was more than that. I just don't remember exactly what I paid. I want to say this was one of the $7.99 games, or maybe it was one of the $4.99 ones. Not sure. No way for me to go back and look at it, so I'm gonna just consider it an under $10 find. With that said, though, I'm gonna call this video. So if you liked the video, please leave a like below. If you enjoyed my content, please consider subscribing. Love to see you guys again. If you didn't like the video, leave a comment below. Tell me what you feel would make the channel prosper and become better. Make it constructive, please. Appreciate it. Well, with all that said, have a good morning, a good day, or a good evening, depending on where in the world you are. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Danny, out.